Hi guys, welcome to another episode. As always, I promise to deliver engaging topics. Today's topic is, are men responsible for the way we dress? When I say we, I mean we women. Do we dress for men's attention? Before I dive into today's topic, my name is Rabi. I am a nurse, a businesswoman, and a philanthropist. Yes, in case you didn't know, I do a lot of charity work. I contribute to a lot of charity. I do like to give the little I have. I'm not a millionaire yet. So the little I have, I like to share it with people. I do a lot of charity work as part of so many other stuff that I do. Subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out our beautiful topics and engaging analysis that we have every week. Now, let's dive into today's topic. Do we dress because of men? I think men want to believe that. To boost their ego, that what you are wearing, you are trying to get their attention. Then your other fellow women will also drag you to tell you that you are dressing for men's attention. All this because of a man. All this because of men. Is that actually the case? Some society blame men and say things like, if men were not predatory, women wouldn't have to dress a certain way. Other parts of society blame women for how they dress, accusing them of being too provocative and tempting. It seems like there is no win. When women cover up, they're covering up because of men, not to provoke them. If you dress the way you like and express yourself, you are tempting men. You're trying to get their attention. There's no win here. But the root cause of all this is because of things that we have embedded in our mind. Things like power dynamics. Who is in charge of this power? Who is in charge of self-expression? Power dynamics. The next one is gender expectation. We like to put gender roles. Women, you are expected to behave like this. As a man, this is how you are expected to behave. When men do certain things, there's always justification for it. There's always a reason. There's always an explanation to it. But when women dress to express themselves, you are provoking men, you are tempting men, you are the cause of this. A lot of women who have become victims of rape will tell you that these are similar things that people have told them. Is because you were exposing your body, because you are tempting them, you ask for it and you call for it. Also because of fear and safety concerns, especially in places where harassment is common, where women can be harassed and there's nothing done about it. Obviously, they will just all agree, whether it's a community or a society, to just agree to dress in a decent way to cover themselves, just to not provoke men, because men can easily be provoked. Also because of control. Who is in control? Men like to be controlling women in a society, with telling them how they should dress, how they should expose their body, or when they should expose their body. But then we forget that we are now living in the internet age. This is where we see a lot of culture, a lot of things are just in our faces on the internet because of social media. We are able to see small villages in Africa where normally we wouldn't even know that they exist. We are seeing their way of life, the way they dress, the way they eat. We have seen cultures where women are allowed to marry 3 men. If not because of social media, how on earth would we have found out? We wouldn't have. It's wrong to be judgmental about the way people dress because you don't know them. And I'll share with you 4 categories that influence the way we dress. Number 1 is fashion and self-expression. Something can be in fashion. We will all just want to go with what is in fashion. It could be something that's exposing our body. And women, we like fashion. As long as this is what is in fashion, everybody wants to have something that is in fashion. Or because you want to express yourself. Dressing is a way of expression. When people dress, put certain color combination, expose their body or cover up, whichever way they are expressing themselves, is telling who they are. Is either they are angry, they are being rebellious, however you want to call it. They have now become modest. It's a way of expressing themselves. Dressing is expression. Another thing that also influences our dressing is body positivity. A lot of people are now trying to embrace their body by dressing how they feel comfortable in, and whether they are getting praises out of it. People are liking what they are wearing, but as long as it's making them positive and making them feel good about themselves, they just wear it. It doesn't matter whether it's about exposing their body, as long as, like I said, it's for their own mental health and for their own positivity, their own body image. They will put whatever it is that's making them or going to make them feel that way. Another thing, what influences people's dressing is cultural differences. People dress in a certain way because of their culture. Some cultures, exposing their body is part of their culture. They can just only cover their breast and just around their bump area and leave every other thing exposed. Is their culture, and that's their way of life. Because your culture is different from my culture, I should not be condemning you. We leave the judgment for God. You do your own thing and know that, okay, what I'm doing is the right thing. I like to be modest. I like to cover up. This is who I am. You are still expressing yourself. Allow other people to express themselves in their own way. It's not always about men. And last but not the least is media and trends. Media has also influenced the way we dress. You can look at somebody that you like. You see a celebrity. This is what celebrities wear. A celebrity is wearing because they are your iconic person. These are your role model. Whatever you see them wearing, they inspire you. And you go by the flow. You start dressing that same way. These are all the things that influence the way women dress. It's not about men. If some people are doing it because of men, it's a very little fraction of women who dress for men's attention. But majority of the reasons are some of these things that I've explained to you guys. People's culture determine the way they dress. People's body positivity. They are comfortable in something. It's their comfort. It's their lifestyle. This is what they've known. It's making them accept who they are. It's making them happier. That's influenced how they dress. Fashion, self-expression, dressing, you are expressing yourself no matter how you or other people have seen it. Some people are so much into artwork that everything, even the little bow they put on their head, has a symbol. They are trying to express, they are trying to tell you something. If you are not artistic, you are not somebody who is deep into those things, you probably would not know. You look at somebody and they look crazy to you. But they're actually crazy? No. Someone who knows fashion, someone who knows what that thing symbolizes, will be able to tell you what is behind this person's dressing. It's just the same thing as like the veil. A lot of people do not understand why some women wear veil. It's not about being oppressed. Some people in the Western world actually just believe that these women are being oppressed. But no, that veil is their power. You cannot take it off their head. It is a symbol of something that's meaningful to them. And you wouldn't understand it because for you, you think it's about being oppressed, that, oh, they probably do not want to dress this way. They are being forced to dress this way. And that is not the case. Try and be very positive. Receive and try to understand things from other people's perspective. At least if you don't know, ask questions. Try and learn something. It will be good than always just being a troll. Always be negative. Always been insultive, dragging people left, right, center because you don't understand their way of life. You don't understand the emotion. You don't understand the expression behind that dressing. You don't understand. Because of you and I probably do not put meaning into our dress, does not mean that other people don't. A lot of other people, everything on their body, it's something that they've thought about. Something, it has to represent something. But a lot of other people, because you just wear according to your mood, it's part of even expression. If you are even dressing because of your mood. When you ask a lot of people, probably they don't know that they are expressing themselves. When you are happy, you're in a jovial mood, you tend to just naturally go and pick colors that are bright colors. Like when the summer is coming, you see the sunshine, you see all that. You want to look vibrant. You don't want to look colorful. If you are going to a carnival, all those things are things that just inform your dressing. So you are expressing yourself, even though you might not think about it in a deeper point of view, but you're still expressing yourself in one way or another. Men are not the reason for 90% of women's dressing. And as a man, bring your ego down. Women are not dressing for you. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. And I will see you guys again soon with another interesting program. If you have not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Subscribe and make sure you share this video. Talk to you guys soon again. Bye.